What's going on, everybody? It's your host, Dr. Splash, and I'm gonna be honest with you. It's my birthday month, right? So I'm probably gonna drop maximum content that I can pump out. I'm talking about double uploads on some days, just because I want to run the bag up before my birthday at the end of the month. So if you guys are a fan of the channel and you're a fan of what I do, the best way to support, besides actually, sending tips or sponsoring content and whatnot, the best way is to literally just like and subscribe and share with all the homies. Join Yancey Street Gang. All right. Now, this was a sponsored video. This is a battle. Lucifer Morningstar versus Milkman Superman or Milkman Man. Now, we haven't talked about Milkman in years on my channel. Lucifer I mention from time to time, but I don't really do extensive projects on him anymore. So it is kind of fun to talk about this. Shout out to yours truly for the sponsorship. However, I do think this is a stomp. Now, back in the day when I investigated Milkman Man, and you can go watch that video on my channel, I was under the impression from the community that this was the strongest version of Superman that ever existed. However, I found that to not be the case. Now, I'll give you the short and skinny of it. And by the way, if you want to see that video, I will link it down below in the comment section just so you can go watch full coverage of Milkman Man. Now, he essentially was working for the Retcon Corps that was trying to make everything palpable or homogenous for people to absorb the stories. Basically, they're above the universe, above the story, and they start messing with it, right? Well, this is where the debate begins, right? Where does Retcon Corps and the likes of the beings that serve it, where do they scale? Now, a lot of people try to say they scale to and above the Overvoid, the cows he's with, Superman himself, all that. No, they are not. Now, the beings, the Eomon or whatever, you could argue they're outside, like they could be in the Overvoid. But as for the Retcon Corps, definitely not. And they're only really affecting the hyper stories and the Earth Prime, right? And we see this Milkman Superman actually fight people, goes toe to toe with the likes of Wonder Woman, who was in the pocket with him. And he's stated to basically be just a variant of Superman, weaponized by the likes of Retcon Corps. And Retcon Corps to me is not that saucy anyway, because the likes of Swamp Thing was able to dunk on them. Batman and Lobo can pull up on them. It's nothing too overly crazy. The best you get is like a plot of that nature, of that magnitude, could maybe scale to like 2 and above Barbados. Barbados ain't fucking with Lucifer, big dog. Like that, I'm sorry. That's just not how it works. Lucifer has too much what we would call confirmed scaling for this to be any close. To me, at best, I think Milkman Superman scales to like a rebirth Wonder Woman. I mean, literally was stalemate about Wonder Woman. Didn't do anything too crazy. Doesn't have the craziest of skills. We can give Outer, right, given what Retcon Corps can ultimately affect. But I think they're like limbo tier. I don't even think Milkman Man is more impressive than the likes of Cosmic Armor Superman. I just don't. And because of that, and the fact he doesn't even exist anymore, I think Lucifer's stomped. Like, this is the same Lucifer who face tanked an explosion that was so crazy in order for everything to survive. It had to be flown into the Overvoid. Like, Michael had to be flown out there just to explode. This did nothing to the likes of Lucifer. The only time we saw him really getting cooked, I mean, obviously, besides his actual war with his brother, who was fully in his prime, backed by other angels, backed by God himself. The only time we ever see him really get, like, cooked was when he got folded by his own power, essentially, and he still endured and survived that. Even though he's known for being brilliant on a cosmic level, his power output is vastly underestimated. Milkman Superman's getting the shit kicked out of him. And AP, confirmed AP scaling? Oh my god, Lucifer fucking destroys him. Confirmed, like, what they can tank? Lucifer God stomps. He can go outside the God's creation and give a damn about the story, you know? Like, the stories are contained within God's creation and whatnot. Gets stomped in the AP and durability category. Speed, obviously, Lucifer being able to fly outside of the Overvoid, outside of God's creation itself. And we've seen the likes of he like Milkman Superman can't even escape final heaven, or what's entailed by that. None of those things. I don't see the speed being there either. I think Lucifer fucking speed blitzes. I think the fact that he casually is faster than someone like a Spectre who can fly from reality to heaven in an instant actual heaven where Michael is, not just final heaven with the Retcon Core, which doesn't scale above the Green or Swamp Thing. Um, I think Lucifer fucking speed blitzes. Intelligence wise, Milkman was kind of retarded. Sorry. There's nothing brilliant about the likes of Milkman. He was, in fact, just some milk guy going around dropping that shit off. Sometimes blitzing people, making them drink milk. But his speed's nothing crazy. Like, faster than Lobo? Okay. You don't think Lucifer's faster than Lobo? Like, come on now. Like, it's a very unserious speed discussion. And then the intelligence, like I said, Lucifer's arguably one of the smartest in DC in a cosmic sense, not just normal intelligence, okay? Like, outside of the realms of dimensions, his brilliance is absurd. So he's taken every category so far. Versatility, obviously, there. Reality warping, the telekinesis, the cosmic power, the ability to create new creations literally on a fundamental level, all the things he can do, and then Milkman, Superman can throw some milk at you. That's what he can do. He can retcon core and throw hands like a basic knockoff Superman. Nothing crazy. Like, this argument in this battle comes down to ultimately the only contingency being, do you buy the bullshit with Milkman, Superman? Do you think a character that obviously got erased, obviously got destroyed, does not exist anymore, yet DC somehow continues? Do you think he scales to the Overvoid and beyond, yet he's no longer here and everything within the Overvoid in terms of DC Comics is still around, besides that one hyper reality? Like, what are we talking about here? It does not scale to Lucifer. This hype, I'm hoping, for Milkman stays on forums from 10 years ago. I hope it kind of dies down. We got like a Barbados plus threat. Not really worried about something Batman, Lobo, and them pulled up on. Something the Retcon Core Swamp Thing literally destroyed them. Like, literally pulled up and bullied them. It's bad. Like, and when Retcon Core got confronted by Batman, they panicked. They're like, we gotta hit the switch and get out of here. So, no. The scaling is not crazy. It's not as crazy as people make it out to be. Milkman's not the strongest version of Superman. Lucifer would beat the brakes off this boy if he showed up to deliver milk. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. If you agree or disagree, let me know. If you wank Milkman, Superman, and thinks he stomps Lucifer, go for it. That means you think Wonder Woman's putting paws on him. Good for you. But yeah, I enjoyed making this video. Shout out to everyone that sponsors my content and for showing love and support. And yeah, anyways, it's been your host, Dr. Splash. And remember, it's Yancey Street, bitches.